Yo, 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 it's Family Gamer back once again, and it is another brand new series on the channel. Yes, I'm coming thick and fast with all sorts of different games at the moment. I'm just having a good time, obviously playing lots of games at the moment. So I'm putting these series out as I keep coming up with random ideas of this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and well, here we are. This, folks, if you've never played this game before, is Transport Fever 2, when I get the words out properly. Yeah, it's very much like Railway Tycoon, which is another series I do on my channel. I think, personal opinion, it goes into a bit more detail regarding your businesses. They can expand. You need to put more trains on the lines. Your towns can have up to, like now, they can have up to 6 different industry needs. Yeah, you can have buses, trams, cargo, trucks and stuff. You can even have ships. Obviously, yeah, a little bit more than what you can do on Railway Tycoon, obviously. So yeah, here we are. I've downloaded this fantastic map of England. In fact, I believe when I first downloaded this map for Transport Fever 2, it actually had Ireland stuck on the side of here as well. However, I've chopped that off. It only had part of Ireland. It didn't make any sense to keep it. I did have another map which had the whole of Ireland. It was even bigger, and yeah, I just don't need a bigger map. This map itself is going to probably burn a hole in my computer, so the series will last until I either have finished upgrading the towns and stuff and industries that I want to, or the computer dies a sorry death. Because of this game, I've actually got planned to upgrade the memory already, and I haven't even started the series on this particular map. But yes, that is in the pipeline for the near future. However, let's get underway. One thing I will start with is the main cities I'm going to work on is Middlesbrough. That's going to get renamed to Darlington because it's right next to where I live. Manchester, it's my pride and joy, obviously being a United fan. London is going to be another main city I'm going to work on, and the other main city is actually going to be Plymouth. However, that is getting renamed. So, without further ado, let's get started on renaming. It's going to get renamed Dawlish, and once again I've done opposite capitals. Shocking. There we go, we've renamed Dawlish. What a start. Fly all the way up here, and we're going to rename Middlesbrough to Darlington. There we go. Right. I think we seem to have background music off, so I'm just going to go into settings and get some audio on the go. Yes, music. 0. That's a bit loud. I'll just turn that down on the old headphones there. I was about to burst a couple of eardrums. And resume. Here we are. Right, so what I want to do is, obviously these are going to be massive cities. So to start with, all I want to do is work on some of the smaller cities. And maybe get a couple, see I've currently got 2 requirements in the cities. I'm going to get started on them. Then potentially, once these industries are up, I'll make some sort of cargo area in the middle of a map, which then I will feed that into them big cities that I'm going to develop. And yeah, it'll work out nicely, I think, is the plan. So where would I like to start? I've got Dover down here. It's wanting fuel, it's wanting tools. Now tools is, I think, is a difficult one to make actually. It's, you've got different levels to the stuff that you can create. Now tools comes from, you need wood, so they're your wood suppliers, or plank suppliers. Now your plank suppliers also need logs. And what was the other one Dover wanted? Tools. No, yeah, that was tools. Fuel. Now fuel is up here, and that comes from oil, and oil, it comes from the oil wells. I believe that is the only route to that, I think. Excuse me. I did that in my last video as well. Not a great way to start them off, but there you go. So yes, cargo oil. Oil. Let's have a look. Now yeah, you see, so this, where's it gone? Where's the barrels gone? Near London, wasn't it? This gets you barrels of oil. You've then got to take your barrels of oil and turn it into fuel, which is this one. Then your fuel you've got to transport, and well, no, then it becomes refined oil. Sorry, it becomes refined oil, right? Which you then can turn into fuel, and then the fuel goes to the city. So that's quite, like, there's 3 steps to that. So yeah, that's a bit much. Now farms, they're quite easy. Food, farms to food, voila, that would be Norwich, nicely supplied with food. So I might just do that to start with. What's the other one that it needs? Bricks. Now to get bricks isn't too bad. Bricks is there. It needs stone, so it's basically stone from a quarry to bricks to city. So it's basically the same as the food. Dead easy, that one. Bricks and food. Have I got any other bricks and food anywhere? York would like some food. Manchester tools, and I can't remember what that one is now. Machines. So again, that's quite a difficult one. So we've got 2 farms up here, a food production, and then Shrewsbury. So that would be quite an easy one. However, I say it's quite an easy one because them 2 are there, but look at them hills. Yeah, that is going to be so expensive to get trucks through there, to get trains through there. That's going to be nuts. Actually nuts. So I will leave Shrewsbury for the time being. Again, I've got 2 food here. And there's a farm, but have I got anywhere wanting it close by? Not sure I have. Dawlish. I did say I wasn't going to start with the ones that I plan to do big until I got loads of money and I can just take stuff out, put stuff in and play around with it as much as I like. I do think the one to start with is going to be over here, Norwich. So let's get started on this little farm, eh? Bulldozer. Town authorities complain about following interrupted street connections. That's right. The towns and cities need to be connected via a main road, so I do apologise for destroying your little road. But I will say this. The industries themselves don't need roads attached. So here we go, let's get some stations on the go here. We're wanting good stations, such as this one. Let's start with the cargo station. Minimum length. I don't need anything fancy. Now, I saw on somebody else's video they actually attached the stations directly to the industry. It must be using a mod which I haven't got. So that little road that I had at the side of here, you see them blue lines? That's us connecting the road to the industry. Two little connectors just like that. Go back to the trains, and there we have the ability to put that on there. One line, shortest length of station possible. You see that's turned white, that means it's allowing me to do it. Why didn't it allow me on the last one? See the blue connect, that means it connects. Very confused now. I'm gonna go this side. Okay, so that's in there. So maybe you can do it without the roads in. Unless it's a main industry or something. These are starter industries. Put that there. Now, train tracks. Reason why I'm putting two in as well, by the way, I haven't explained this to you just yet. Oof. So it's 741,000 it's going to cost me with a bridge. Or no bridge. It cost me 1.1 million. Right, okay. So rather than pulling it along all that distance, I'm going to do it bit by bit. Because then, you see, it sticks with the terrain. Rather than digging big holes, creating big mountains and stuff. Right, that's that bit done. Where's the station up there? So I needed to loop around, that's okay. Yep, there we go. And what I'm going to do is actually going to expand this station. I know when you just put it down. Track, yep. to track again. Take that just back there a little bit. The reason I want two lines on this bit is because the trains can come back along this line and into there. Where's that one? So I'll put that one there. Did I get that right? No, I didn't. So why you don't put things down unless you can see what you're doing. I've started that too close. So I've been daft. That's better. Alright, signals. Let's put one there. So if it shouldn't use the same platform. Right, and at the very end of this line here, it's not a signal I want. I want to put that to there. Buildings, a train shed. And I'm going to buy my first trains. Right, well, first you need a steam locomotive. And then you need cargo wagons to carry food, which is that one there, food. I'm just going to start with 44 metres long. You've got to look at a length in case you haven't got a long enough platform. If you haven't got a long enough platform, your train will get stuck, and it's quite annoying because then it starts having an impact on other trains. Yeah, you just don't need that mess. Right, new line. I'm going from the food production unit, well, the farm I should say, to here. Just like that. And then I'm also going to buy a second one. So purchase, cargo, 5 of them. And the line is going from this one to there. Yep, so far so good. If you're wondering why I've got this massive deficit here, it's because it is it's a map that's been created using the map creator. And basically what it does is every time you put down an industry or a city, it actually costs you money, which is a bit nuts. Like obviously it should just, once you finish creating your map, it should just have that clear, so people can just start playing the map. You've got a clear zero earnings. You've obviously your amount of money here comes along depending on your settings for easy, medium, hard. I started with 5 million, so medium settings. So what you can see here is food starting to store at the stations, and that is going to be transported to this lovely place over here. I now need to get a station set up in Norwich. So what I want to do is I want to put it on. That's the wrong way around, isn't it? Like so. Now you see how it's all them houses are lit up white? That means I can bring food in here and it will supply all of them with food, which is good. See, these are wanting bricks, so ideally you would have potentially either a second station, or you put a little truck stop here next to the station, so your cargo is shared between the station and the truck stop, and then you put a truck stop in the town. Take on a couple of trucks and it'll deliver them to this truck stop, which means these will all be very happy that you've supplied it with the goods that it needs. Now then, let's get this on the go. Now what I want to do actually here is just take that road a second to there, so it's out of my way. I want that third line in use, which is going to have another train on it, which is going to go all the way down here. Hopefully not cost too much money, because my money is getting very low, which is good. And I'm going to put that line onto there, and there's a reason that will explain in a second once I get it. There we go. And that is, well, I say it's so I can buy a train from here. Hopefully. Just depends on how it works in this game. I want to carry food, which is that one that was on the box car. Again, oh, I haven't got enough money. Helpful. New line. Going to go from there to there. It's probably going to tell me it can't get there. That starts flashing red, we'll know. So where's the other trains at the moment? That one is currently blocking this line, so wait until he sets off and goes this way. It's already made some food look. Now the months have ticked over, it's actually gone to a more realistic earning. Earning shows you the last month. So, yes, we're good to go. This train hurries up and gets here. So what I do need actually is a signal here. That'll allow this one to pull in, load, and this one that's on this line can wait. So that one will go, it'll pass these next signals. This one will then be able to go and follow it. And this one over here is waiting to come around onto that track. Should. He's past that line now, yeah, he's past that stop. This guy's on his way now, so he's passing them stops. Is this guy moving? He is. Fantastic. I wish it was a quicker speed, but there isn't a quicker speed, so there you go. So he'll come back on this track here. This guy should be able to make it on here before he gets onto that stop, that signal. Yep, nicely done. And what he's going to do first when he gets here, he's going to stop on that second line, pick up and then head to Norwich. However, when it comes back, I want him stopping on the third line, so that way if he's in, because if he pulls in here, he's going to interfere with these two trains that are coming in and stopping there to go back. So yes, that's why I put the third line in. Let's here we go. Now it's 23 ready. I'm sure it's what's he doing? Right. Hopefully. Come on. Yes, there we go. It's going to fill up. And away he goes, and hopefully that's going to earn me some pennies, because my bank balance is getting rather low. I would like to think and hope to think that the amount you get paid is not just on the quantity but also on the distance it's actually covered, as the distance is a long way. So yes. I do think, besides the map that I'm playing on, there needs to be a quicker speed. Money's still going down. These values are actually per year. So here we go. I don't think I'm going to get that much to cover all that, like 172,000. That wasn't bad. How many have I got waiting? 13. If, when it gets back here, I've got over 20, what I can do is expand that train, get an extra coach on there, an extra wagon, and pick up some extra profits. But we do need to think heavy up. I think the reason why it stopped on 13 was because this place has actually run out of food. Yeah. So that's now transporting 19 out of 20. Just managed to get them all in. So these trains are going to have to carry more. It's 133 sat here waiting to go. And what's this one got? It's got two thingies, which is over 50 each, yep. Right. So already I need to expand the station. As you can see, the train length there is only just about half, I'd say. I should be able to just expand the trains rather than the platform, which will be cheaper. So let's edit vehicle. I'm going to add 3 more on. Looks like I'm going to need more money again. Just wait while the game saves. I was expanding that. Oh, did I get the 3 on there? Yes, I did. I went to 8. Fantastic. Now if I can get this one edited. Oh, is this one I've edited? Oh, it's not. Here we go, boxcar 1, 2, 3. Now all the stations are the same size at the moment, so if this one fits in here, which it should do, I've only added 3 on rather than doubling it completely, it should fit in the one over there. Yes, it does. Perfect. So the more food this place gets, the more grain it gets, the more food it can produce. I'll then be able to expand this train at the moment. It's taking everything it's currently making, so it'll have to wait. And there we are, it's taking all of them. Again, I can still expand that, you know. There you go, I'm going to make it 10. Manage vehicle, edit you. Make it straight 10 carriages, 10 wagons. Come on. Right, so here it is getting 8 wagons of stuff. 184,000. Currently in profit from an railroad for 1954 April. Here is the date. Should be another. Oh, it's 280k from that one. That's because it's got further to travel. You see, your price is determined by your distance. So right, okay, we're looking at profit at the moment. This is not. It's not going to stay there, but this is now producing more. Minus 25. So I'm just going to quickly pause. Manage this train because I want to pick up all of them. But just for this journey, we'll have 2 extras. It's 28. I probably should have gone for a third one. So there we are. We are looking good. We're starting to get somewhere. The train needs to be faster though. Currently at a loss. Still running at a loss. Which train should we have a ride on? This one? There we go. Heading for Norwich, carrying 28 out of 28 food. Press H to sound the horn, eh? Excellent. And we're doing 40 kilometers per hour. Even though I live in England, it would be helpful if that was in mileage. Miles per hour. But there you go. So that was cool. Riding to Norwich. That got us a chunk of money, up to 368 from whatever that was, finances. I think it's going to be the first year it runs at a profit, because that's the same amount of cost wise for the train, and that's what's actually, well, it's not the first year it's made a profit, but that's a bigger profit than these years, so that's good. It's good, we are getting somewhere. What's the station holding for me? 24. I do need to start turning a profit at some point. Right. Tell you what I'm going to do. Just as an idea, I'm going to switch this train from running from the second one here, second farm, to just this one. So it's just these two going backwards and forwards. It's going much quicker, and I might keep on top of what this is producing. You can see it can produce 200, but I'm not shipping as much, transporting as much, because it's currently sat on the station platform. And that would be cheaper than buying another train to go on that line. I will eventually, if I can get the money increased a little bit more. What I'll do is I'll wait till this unloads. I don't want to lose any profits. There we go, 349 in the bank, very nice. Right, now I'm going to switch your line, son. Manage vehicle. Line 2. Right, so that's that. Currently got 27. 31, 32. What I'm going to do, I'm going to knock that up to 10 of them. Because I do believe, with me putting 2 trains on that one farm, the 37 says he's actually going to use the last wagon as well. And there's the first issue. Is it going to go still? It is. It's taking them. This needs expanding. Bit of a dodgy place to have a tree, but there you go. It might be alright actually. I think the problem comes from trains being too long is if you've got a point where you're switching track right outside the station, you've got another train waiting, it kind of sits itself on the same track rather than on the point, so it misses the point, and then it gets stuck, it has to stay there. So let's see what's going to happen now. I'm just going to quickly check here. I'm going to pin that for a second. This has still got over 100, even though I've got 2 trains now on this track transporting me grain for me, which is wonderful. It's already up to 22, 23 on the station. It hasn't got back yet, hasn't. There we go, it's coming back. If that doubles, I could be looking at 50 on the station by the time it gets back. I can carry 40, so we're looking good. What about the money? We're still in profit for this year. Unbelievable. We're through to August. We're currently at a profit. Good signs, good signs. Now obviously if you play on smaller maps than this, you don't have as far to run your train, so you don't have to wait as long to get the money in. So it is a little bit easier, but obviously on a bigger map you've got bigger distances and stuff, which granted obviously gets you bigger payout, but you're waiting longer for that income to come in. So yes, ideally if you want to copy, you know, pick your easy industry like I have and then go for it. Well, it's going to take all 37, thank you very much. Yeah, basically pick an easy industry and away you go, start churning out some money. Other ways of starting off as well is you can do bus routes in towns, or like town to town, as long as it's got a destination where people want to go to. But again, if you've got a massive distance like I have on here, it's going to be harder to do. On a smaller map, you should be okay. Are we going to finish the year on a profit? We are indeed. We've finished our first year of profit in 1856. I've only been going 6 years. Oh, but there you go. I think we could be in for another year of profit here, you know. This is already up to 30, and it hasn't actually got to its turnaround point, which is obviously halfway. Now here we are, halfway up to 32, potentially going to have 66 by the time it gets back. It can only carry 40, so we're looking good for money. Where are we up to now? April, again still in profit. So what I'd like to do is repay some loan, as I'm currently paying 75,000 a year for this. What's that work out at? That's 10,000 per million. So yeah, if we repay that, it's what I generally do when I'm playing this game, is just pay it off, make a chunk of money so you got a good amount coming in, pay off a little bit, expand a bit more, pay off a little bit more, expand a little bit more, and you know, it works out quite well. Right, so this train's coming in. It's managed to make 40. The reason why it doesn't quite double is it depends. This generates the food depending on how much stock it's got in. So that's why it's not doubling. It slows down when it's made a full batch, and then it'll wait until we get some more grain in, now it'll make some more. So yes. Ah yes, train is making some nice profit there. Good, good. October, this should drop off before the end of the year and add to that profit margin. Let's see what the grain is making. Oh, look at that, still over 100 on the station. Yep. And what am I transporting there? It's 10 each, isn't it? So it's 40 and 40. I'm transporting 80 at a time, and it's still staying ahead of what I'm managing to ship out. Is it going to drop off before the end of the year? I don't think it is. I've still made a profit. But it'll count towards this year rather than that one. Well, not bad way to start the year, I suppose. 340k, middle of January. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate one of these trains. It's going to cost me a chunk of money. You know, it's not going to cost me anything because I haven't got enough. Funny, aren't you? So I'm going to leave that running for the time being. I'm going to have a look at what else we can get set up in this episode. It's actually valid, been 50 minutes now. York would like some food all the way up here. That's a long way to ship food. There's a farm for grain, but there's no, I don't think there's any food production up this way. So it would have to come from this guy down here. Obviously this one over here, it's too hilly. Two farms down here. Production, that's even further away. I'm right on the coast down here. Right, let's have a look then. Can we do something about York getting some food? Didn't mean to do that, just noticed the mainline connection message. Buildings, I want a cargo building. I'm going to go for minimum length once again. Try not to take out half the city. What I want to do is get nice and close. Hold down shift, press N, and just line that with the street as close as possible, like so. Close these for now, I don't need them. Right, where's my food? All the way down here, man. My god, food will be off by the time it gets there. Let's try and keep it at 120 so we're not doing any hills. We're getting closer. No, still miles away. My good god. Well, like I say, if it does work out on distance, that you get paid. Yeah, this is going to bring in some money. And I'm going to need some more cash. Unfortunately. Not bad that year where I got the first payment in the middle of January. Ended up on 47 profit. That's not too shabby. But I do need to hurry up and get me some more spendies. And there we go. Right, now then. This is where I'm not going to have any money, as I need a train. That's 709,826. Come on, autosave. Hurry up. Right. So this one food farm now, food factory, is supplying 2 towns. This episode is through to 55 minutes, so I'm going to get this train up here. We're going to see what sort of money it can hopefully bring in, and then I will call this episode a day. Unfortunately, yes, we don't, because the size of the map, and obviously we're only just starting out with a lack of money, I can't get that much done at the moment, so please bear with me. Once this is going and it's absolutely pumping out money like it was just printing the stuff, then I'll be able to get a lot more building done, a lot more work done, and you can just see how we grow basically. And there goes the telephone right in the middle of a video. I'll just cancel that a second. I really don't need to be answering phone calls right now. If it would like to go away, that would be nice.
Hello, your call cannot be taken at the moment, so
Oh, no, it
please
can't.
leave your message after.
There we go, I've hung up. Right, where were we? Watching this train, aren't we? And no, as I was saying, I'll be able to get more done per episode once we've got a shed load of cash involved. Has the train already gone past and left? No, it's here, it's waiting to go through. What I need to do is just stick a signal on there. And stick a signal on there. And this one, I'm going to tell it to go back. Because what it's doing, because it's come past this station, it's going to go up there completely empty and not generate any money for me, which is bad. Yep, comes into this art line. That's already got. Why is it not taking any? Ah, see, right. This cargo is currently being stored on line 3. This is line 4, yes, but the factory hasn't produced any to put onto line 4 just yet. So this train needs to come back once again and basically sit there until it does. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it to stop just there. That will do. Okay, but it is up to an hour now, so I'm going to call this episode a day, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's not been a great deal done, but it will get lots better, lots better, okay, as the money comes rolling in. So thank you very much for watching along. Thank you very much for subscribing. If you haven't already, hit that sub button. This is FamilyGamer, over and out.